busy schedule this week to come here at 11 a.m. at this particular venue because you're looking for something. And I want to guarantee you that that thing is also looking for you. When he called me up, I quit my job. I didn't know what I wanted to get in life, but I knew that it wasn't working in government, the 9 to 5. So I quit my job, and instead of going to look for a job, what did I do? I went off to Thailand on holiday. Doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense, but I was looking for something. And halfway across the world, Matthew was going around in companies around the world, and he was also looking for something, and it found him. It found him in the unlikely package of ISOT. So he called me up, he's like, I'm about to launch the biggest project of my life. I'm like, say no more, I'm in. Because at that very moment, I chose to be led. And he kept coming, you know, I remember telling him, hey man, I have 1,000 ideas, and some of you might have 1,000 ideas. This is what I'm going to do, you know. I'm popular, so I'm going to use my voice, I'm going to use my image. You know, I was telling Matthew, I want to book out halls. I want to call everyone. He's like, no, we have a system. What is the system? Our system is called press play and cash checks. What we do, it doesn't matter what your personality is, we have a standard video where we invite people over, and this is the process. Who wants to know the process of how we have built a team of over 8,000 people? This is what he said, and this is what we did. He says, keep the invite short, right? So keep it short, show value, and take it away from them. I'll show you how. If you're on the call with someone and you say, hey, I'm really busy right now, but I wanted to talk to you about something. I was speaking to a friend of mine who's a top executive at an American company. We're from South Africa, so when you say at an American company, people are listening. And they're expanding into South Africa, and they're looking for someone who wants to make a significant income. I don't know if you would be into it, but I can send you some information. If it's something that you're into, great. If you're not, no big deal. So I give them the option to accept the information or not. So once they want to accept the information, we invite them over. Our tea parties are called transformation parties because in South Africa, this is transforming people's lives. They come to my living room and they sit down, and all we do is we reiterate our name. My name is Kanya, and I'm about to share with you a great vision. And I press play. Who here can press play? That's what happened in South Africa. We pressed play over and over and over again. We've been doing this now. I did a quick calculation. And we've been doing it for around 240 days, which is 8 months. So I've been in this business for 8 months. And in that time, we've done over 960 home meetings. I've done personally 960 home meetings. Wow. And the reason I'm able to do that is that I don't have to stand in front of a room and preach. I don't have to stand in front of a room and preach. And we've done thousands and thousands of more by sending out that video to people. So I don't know what your system is, or what I'm saying is that have a system, because systems are scalable. Now, that was about being led. Leading is this, is realizing that what you have is gold. What we have in this company is really, really incredible. So if you approach prospecting, if you approach inviting with the realization that what you have is gold, you won't say, yeah, but this thing, you know, I'm doing this thing and you can make, no. Because if you have gold, you want to wake people up at midnight. Hey, I'm about to change your life. You need to come and listen to this. So this is what we did every single day when I wake up. I want to show you something. And I know only the front row will see this, but there needs to be an intentionality behind what you do in this business. By that I mean, so all these circles in the front here, this is my calendar. All these circles represent home meetings, three-way calls, every single day of every single week since we've started. You need to be intentional about what you're doing. And if you're going to tell people to go out and invite people, if you're going to tell people to go out and build their businesses, you're going to have to do it first. Mr. Thomas Carter said, no one will outwork him. That's the same mindset that you should have as a leader. Matthew Harris, who's my sponsor, all the way, he was living in the States at the time when we launched this in South Africa, but he was on three-way calls, Skype closeouts. He was doing 9, 10, 11 a day. And because he was doing that, he didn't have to tell me to do it. I just did it because I thought, if he's doing 10, I'm going to do 10. So that's what you need to do as a leader, is that you need to lead by example. Right? People don't do what you say, they do what you do. So this might seem like basic information, but it's not the big things that will make you wealthy in this business. It's doing the small things, but doing them very, very right.
Yes.
So that's what we did, and that's the system that we inculcate in our team. Within the first 72 hours, this is what we do. Tell us why. Give us your goals, and we have a system of self-accountability. So people write out their goals, about 5 goals, and what I've been challenging in my team to do is write down 4 goals which are linked to your life. Like I want to finish off my debt, I want my kids to go to private school, and then write down one ridiculous goal, like I want to buy a Ferrari in a year. Yeah. Because if your goal doesn't make you cringe, if you give your goal to someone else and he won't laugh at your goal, it's not big enough. It needs to be ridiculous, because if you have that goal and you've told yourself that, your mind doesn't know the difference between fact and fiction. So we use that as a starting point to say, give us your goal. And from there, your goal will determine how much you're able to work this business, right? So leading a team is also about leading yourself and being true to your goals. So that's what you do. The third part, which is the most important part, and this has been the success behind South Africa. To give you just an insight on that, in South Africa we have over 200 directors in this 8-month period.
Woo! Awesome!
We have over 200 directors, over 20 executive directors, about 5 regionals, 3 nationals now, and soon to be globals. And the reason for that is that our entire leadership, and I'm talking all the way from our executive ambassador, Twyla Portis, to our global directors, Jared and Portia Wilkins, Matthew and Eileen Harris, their emphasis is not how big they can shine. It's how quickly they can transform that shine into other people becoming leaders. And that's what you need to